Hey guys, it's me, Delta1, here with Airsoft Talk, and today I have a review here that is sponsored by RaptorsAirsoft.com. Everything you see here, you can buy in a link in the description and a link to their website. Now today we were reviewing the delayer chips, and the delayer chips serve as a function to make sure the tapping plate is pulled all the way back to ensure that your BB is chambered every time the sector gear comes all the way back. Now, there's a metal and a plastic one, and my question was, will one cause more harm? Will, one do this, or this? And I've come to a conclusion from a couple tech buddies of mine that the metal one won't do any harm as long as you make sure it's rounded and not like a block. So on the edges, make sure they're kind of just rounded. So, if you get one, make sure, just kind of like sand it or file it a little bit, make it more curvy. As opposed to the plastic is just plastic. And I'm going to do some testing, see if one wears down on a tab plate quicker, see if one doesn't. We'll see, but I think you'll be fine on a metal one. So, now you're wondering, why do I have so many gear sets, or sector gears sitting right here? Well, I want to see which ones they'll work on. Right here we have a G&G sector gear. I believe it's a newer model. Don't know. We have a 13:1 ratio SHS sector gear. We have I believe this is just a standard ratio. No, this is the Smart Team. This is a Element sector gear. This is an ICS sector gear. And this is a Classic Army sector gear, I believe. It came out of a bag that said CA gears on it, and the other one said CA, so I could be wrong. But we're going to see which ones these fit on and which ones they don't fit on. So, basically, let's just see which ones fit. So, we're going to try out the metal one first on the G&G, see if it fits without any modifications. I don't believe this one will fit without modifications. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you removed the little spacer on there for the shims, it'll fit, because it looks like you may have to Dremel out a little bit out of the sector chip to get it to fit, but it can fit with modification on G&G gear set. Here's SHS. This is SHS. I'm hoping that it'll just slide right on with no mods. It should. If it doesn't, I'll be a little upset. It doesn't just slip right on there. I think you may have to take off the... Actually, just press it down. It gets on there. It's a snug fit. And you could just put it on without modifications. So you may have to use a screwdriver or two to get it on 100%, but it fits on the SHS as it should. Now for the Smart Team sector gear. Doesn't look like it really wants to cooperate and go on, because at the base it seems to be just a little too thick at the base. I'm pretty sure if you can get that little black part off right there, it should fit, but unfortunately you're going to have to do modifications to this in order to get this to fit. So now for the Element. See if it slides right on there. And this indefinitely won't fit on my Element helical. But most of the time when you buy an Element gear set, they come with their own sector chips, so that shouldn't be an issue. But this is definitely not going to fit on there. Even with modification, I mean, you could modify it to get it to go on, but it's definitely not going on. So, let's try the next one. Here we go. Here's the ICS. Oh boy. And it just goes right on. Huh. Like, right on, but you may want to put some glue on it, because you can just pull that right off with no problem. Not glue, but something that'll just keep it down in case you want to move it. So it fits on the ICS. Now for the CA. Fits right on a CA. Pretty awesome. So, let's try the plastic one. Oh yeah, quick note. Might want to put some form of adhesive because I could just pull it right off. So, Let's try a plastic one. Okay, now we have all the gears back out. Let's try the G&G one with the plastic sector chip. Okay, this one should fit without issues. You may have to modify the sector chip to fit, but this one will fit with next to no modifications at all. It may just be a snug fit. It's just a snug fit, so it fits perfectly fine. So it'll work on your G&G gears. So SHS 13:1, it should just snap right on there with no problems. And which it did. So that works. That's good. Here. It's on there quite tight, so you won't ever have to worry about it coming off. Because I just had to use a screwdriver to get it off, which is very good. So next we have the Smart Team, which it will fit, no problems. ICS will fit, no problems. Now this is a Smart Team. Actually, this is the CA. So, no, it's not CA. It's one of them, but I'm pretty sure this is the Classic Army. Yeah, this is Classic Army. So it fits that one fine. Here's Smart Team. See if it fits. It should fit. You just gotta kind of press on it. So no modifications. Now here is the Element. Definitely, if you take off the ring that's on the gear, it'll fit, but it may fit with modifications. So we've seen which one fits more. If you're looking to not modify anything and you just want to slap it right on there, the plastic one's your better option. Also, I believe it will probably be maybe a minuscule less stressful on your chapel plate since it is plastic over a metal one, but honestly, I don't think it'll make any difference at all. But overall, these are a must-have for any upgrade. I recommend these to anybody because it ensures that you won't have any misfeeding issues or anything like that. But I will show you here really quick how it actually works. So let me just show you that, and then I'll come to a conclusion and end this video. So now that I have it installed, I took out the bevel gear just to show you how it works. So when the motor spins, it spins the bevel gear. When the bevel gear cranks up the spur gear, which then moves the sector gear. Now, here I have the chapel plate attached. There's no piston, but when it pulls the spring back, or the spring, yeah, when it pulls it back with the piston, it causes this spring-loaded chapel plate where the air nozzle is, and where this is in your hop-up unit. So when it comes back, it pulls that back. It's kind of hard to show you, but when it comes back like this and ensures that it pulls it back, goes like this, which makes sure that this comes back all the way. Then when it lets go, it launches forward, chambers a BB, and realigns. It basically comes back into order and repeats every time you fire. That's the process of what happens. But when I was pulling it back, it's kind of hard to show you on camera due to the fact that there's no such thing as a clear metal gearbox. There's plastic ones, but that's what that purpose serves for, is to ensure that this comes back all the way to chamber a BB when you're shooting a really high RPS and just in general. It's a must-have. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. There shall be many more to come, and guys, remember, you could buy all of this at RaptorsAirsoft.com. Thank you, Raptors Airsoft, for sending this product to us to review, and we really appreciate it. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.